I'm here with our interns for the summer, 3 of them. We have 4 actually, but you heard from one of them as she sang in worship a week or 2 ago. And so I wanted to interview today our 3 summer interns who grew up in our church. I think there's something special about that. And so let me introduce them to you right now. This is Hannah Granberry and Blake Brown and Emma Roden. Hannah has been working with Joan Hammonds, and Blake and Emma have been working with Julie Gerards with children's ministry. And they are all college students, grew up in our church, and they're standing in front of these paintings in the gallery. Hannah, a painting of a baby dedication because she's working with preschoolers, and Blake and Emma over here because as children come to faith, eventually they'll be baptized, so it just felt like this was the right setting for us. Now, Hannah, you're in school in Savannah, Georgia, right?
Yes.
At the Savannah School of the Arts. What is it?
Savannah College of Art and Design.
College of Arts and Art and Design.
Yes.
Great. And so I'm interested to know, what made you want to come back to your home church this summer and do an internship with preschoolers?
Well, I grew up here, as you said, and I went to all the activities. I loved VBS, and then when I moved on to the youth, I would help out with VBS, and this internship was just an opportunity to have that experience in more of a deeper way, because I would be more in the behind the scenes helping with the kids and stuff. So yeah, that's why I wanted to come back.
Terrific. And Blake and Emma, you're working with Julie Gerards, and I understand that you have been doing a lot of cleaning out here in the children's area. Tell us about that.
We cleaned out this past week. We really cleaned out all the Sunday school classrooms.
Mm-hmm.
We found stuff from back when we were in there in
We
4th
found some
grade.
good first grade pictures of when you gave us Bibles.
One of my favorite things to do as a pastor, give first graders Bibles.
Yeah.
And we helped out with VBS a lot, putting together the craft packets, getting supplies together, seeing what we needed.
And putting together stuff for like Sundays, for sort of Sunday school type things, replacement Zooms and stuff like that.
Wonderful. So VBS was really different this year, obviously. You had a lot of adapting to do. What were some of the ways that you adapted with this working with children during VBS?
Well, so we had to make some of it online, and then we wanted to be able to have some kind of connection with kids. So we allowed there to be sort of socially distanced in-person activities in the north parking lot.
Mm-hmm.
And so that really gave us a way to be able to see the kids and be like, what did you think about the videos? How did you enjoy worship? Did you like the Bible story? And really be able to get that level of connection with them.
Terrific. Blake, was there anything that stood out in your relationship to the kids? Any particular thing that you can recall that you would say made this as meaningful as possible during these trying circumstances?
I think under the circumstances, I would say so. Really, in the parking lot, getting to see them, getting to do, obstacle course with them, or maybe throw water balloons around. Connecting in that way was really meaningful. I think the kids were loving that, just getting out of their house. But it's definitely harder to see how you're impacting the kids and what you're really doing to help them and shape them.
Right. Hannah, you mentioned that VBS was a big thing and the youth group and all of that growing up for you. How would you say that Wilshire helped to shape you spiritually as a person and as a Christian?
I definitely loved VBS week and these event weeks because it was a bigger community. I feel like I spent a lot more time with my classmates and with the teachers, and we did different events where we could discover things that we liked, because now I go to art school and I loved the arts and crafts at VBS. That was always my favorite part. But yeah, it very much shaped me.
Well, I think people don't realize just how much things like VBS, arts and crafts, learning music. All of you were in the youth choir and children's choirs and all of that. And it helps you discover what kind of person you're going to be, what you're going to study, what career you're going to have. This is also part of our youth ministry when your call helps you to discern what God may be calling you to do personally. Now, Blake, I know you go to school in Philadelphia at Villanova, and what are you studying?
I'm studying psychology. I'm on a pre-physical therapy track.
Okay, terrific. And what are your thoughts about going back to school?
I want to go very badly. I miss my friends, all the great friendships I made this past year. Unfortunately cut short, but I also know that safety's first, and that takes precedent over everything. And I don't know, it's going to be weird if we do go back. They tell us we'll have hybrid classes. They haven't really told us the details about that yet. But I don't know, I want to go back, but I also know that safety is the most important thing.
Well, that sounds like what everybody's dealing with. And so we're in these very uncertain times. And Emma, you're at Baylor, and what are you studying?
I'm studying professional selling under the business school.
In the business school,
Yeah.
Terrific. And what are you hearing from Baylor about going back?
Baylor's been really good about updating us. They send out weekly emails from our president saying, here's what's going on, here are all the things that have happened. However, we have had a number of kids that are athletes that have come back for training that have gotten sick. And so right now that looks like that's really endangering our chances of being able to come back to school.
Right.
So I hope that we're able to get that situation kind of under control so that we can be responsible and be able to come back to school and have everybody be safe.
Terrific. Everybody be safe. Everybody is a big theme in our church, isn't it? I know that the church has helped to shape you, and we are so grateful that you have come back this summer to help shape the lives of young people in our church as well. Please know that even though this has been an unusual summer, we thank you for adapting so well and having such a great spirit. And I know that even if it doesn't feel like it, you've probably impacted the lives of children in our church this summer more than you'll ever know. So thanks very much, and we will pray for you and wish you well on your way.